This is the story of the great split within Islam, of how this split arose from a dispute of who should succeed the Prophet Muhammad. This is the story of the Caliph. Shortly after becoming Caliph, Abu Bakr faced his first major challenge, a tribal revolt against the Islamic State. In this moment of peril, Ali chose unity over division and gave the oath of allegiance to the Caliph.
الإمام علي عليه السلام بعد اعتكاف لمدة معينة سجل موقفا احتجاجيا أبدى رأيه في المسألة، ثم ترجيحا لمصلحة المسلمين وضع يده في يد سائر الصحابة ووقف في وجه حركة الردة، فكانت مصلحة الإسلام عنده أولى من كل اعتبار.
Abu Bakr's rule lasted just 2 years. As he lay dying, he nominated Omar as his successor. Ten years later, in 644, Omar, the second Caliph, was assassinated, stabbed while leading dawn prayers in Medina. On his deathbed, he dictated how his successor should be chosen. Six of the closest companions of the Prophet, including Ali, would confer together and choose one amongst them. After 4 days of deliberation, Uthman was named the third Caliph. Once again, Ali had not been chosen.
He's passed over by Abu Bakr, then Omar, and then for him the harrowing moment when he's passed over in favor of Uthman.
The new Caliph came from a family of the Quraysh tribe called the Umayyads. Umayyah, the founder, had always coveted the leadership of Quraysh. Standing in his way was his uncle, Hashim, the patriarch of the Hashemites. This rivalry that would fester through the centuries had its roots in Mecca decades earlier, in the pagan years before the birth of Islam. In the year 610, in this cave outside Mecca, Muhammad received the first revelation, verses of the Quran, which set him on the path of prophecy. The emergence of a prophet among the Hashemites antagonized the Umayyads and their leader, Abu Sufyan.
كان يقول أبو سفيان سابقونا بالنسب نافرناهم بالنسب بالمال نافرناه. الآن عندما ظهرت دعوة محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم قال يدعون النبوة، فمن أين لنا هذه؟
For 12 years, the Umayyads led a campaign of persecution against Muhammad and his followers in Mecca. Persecution which culminated in their emigration to Medina in 622. But when the Prophet returned to conquer Mecca, Abu Sufyan realized resistance was futile and joined Islam. By 644, the rising Islamic State had expanded into a vast empire, and the Caliphate had come into the hands of an Umayyad, Uthman.
Uthman was a genius, but he employed far too many of his young cousins. The Umayyads were the aristocrat of Mecca, and they'd been great leaders of the pagan resistance. And so promoting these characters who were his lovely cousins was also, a bad political decision.
A rebellion erupted against Uthman's alleged nepotism. In 656, and after 12 years as Caliph, he was killed in his house in Medina.
بعد أن حصل ما حصل مع الأسف الشديد ووجد الإمام أن الناس تهافتت إليه، حاول الاعتذار في أكثر من مرة كما تنقل لنا النصوص التاريخية، حاول الاعتذار، ولكن بعد ذلك وجد أن المصلحة الإسلامية تحتم عليه أن يستجيب، فاستجاب وبايعه المهاجرون والأنصار.
Almost a quarter of a century after the death of the Prophet, a Hashemite, Ali, finally became the fourth Caliph.
هو باشر في خلع الولاة وعزل الولاة الذين عينوا من قبل عثمان بن عفان، لذلك بعضهم أطاع وقبل العزل وبعضهم رفض، مثل معاوية بن أبي سفيان والي الشام.
Many of Uthman's relatives were hostile to Ali's leadership, and Muawiyah demanded that Ali hand over the killers.
The dispute quickly escalated, and to strengthen his position, Ali moved the capital from Medina to his own power base in Kufa, Iraq. The Islamic State was now divided in two: the east under a Hashemite Caliph, and the west under an Umayyad governor.
نشأ ما يسمى داخل المسلمين شيعة علي وشيعة معاوية، وهنا لنلاحظ أن كلمة شيعة لم تكن تعني في ذلك الوقت مذهبا محددا، وإنما كانت تدل على حزب فلان وحزب فلان.
In 657, Ali marched his army into Syria to crush Muawiyah's mutiny. After days of bloody skirmishes, and on the last day of the battle, the army of Muawiyah was on the verge of defeat.
الإمام علي عندما وصل إلى خيمة معاوية، ومعاوية وضع فرية وخدعة ووضع الرماح على القرائين، أي يفصل بين القرآن، لذلك الإمام علي أوقف القتال. الخوارج كانوا من جيش الإمام علي، فهم جاءوا إلى المعلم وقالوا له: وصلنا إلى خيمته، كان باستطاعتنا أن نقضي عليه. قال: والله أعرف، وأعرف أنه خادع، ولكنه حكمني بكتاب الله. ولذلك الخوارج اعتبروا أنه الإمام علي لا يصلح للقيادة، لأنه خضع لمنطق لا يتفق مع منطق القتال، لأن قالوا: لماذا إذن نقاتلهم؟
These dissidents from Ali's army, the Khawarij, fixed on a ruthless way to bring an end to the struggle. The moment was chosen. Fajr, dawn prayers of the 27th of January 661, the 17th day of the holy month of Ramadan. 3 assassins made their way to 3 different places: Kufa for Ali, Damascus for Muawiyah, and Fustat in Egypt for Amr, Muawiyah's ally.
عمرو بن العاص صادف أنه لم يخرج ذلك اليوم، معاوية بن سفيان صادف أنه لم يخرج ذلك اليوم، وبالتالي استشهد الإمام علي ونجا معاوية وعمرو بن العاص.